Every time you ask ChatGPT a question, billions of tiny mathematical decisions happen in milliseconds. What you're about to see is how that actually works, layer by layer. A neural network is built from layers of nodes, and each node is essentially a math function that takes numbers in, weighs them, and spits a number out. Think of it like a factory assembly line. Raw material enters at one end, each station transforms it a little, and a finished product emerges at the other. The first layer receives your input, maybe the pixels of an image or the words of a sentence, converted into numbers. Each node in that layer processes those numbers, multiplies them by learned weights, adds them up, and passes the result forward. Between layers, activation functions decide what fires and what doesn't. Without them, stacking layers would be pointless. You'd just have one big linear equation. Activation functions add the bends and curves that let the network learn complex patterns, recognizing a cat's face, understanding sarcasm, predicting the next word in a sentence. The most common one, Lu, is dead simple. If a number is negative, turn it to 0. If it's positive, leave it alone. That tiny decision, repeated billions of times, is what gives the network its power to learn. Training is where the magic happens. The network makes a guess, compares it to the correct answer, calculates how wrong it was, and adjusts the weights backward through every layer, a process called backpropagation. Imagine tuning thousands of tiny dials at once, each one tweaking the network's sensitivity to a specific feature. At first, the guesses are wild, random, but after seeing millions of examples, those weights settle into patterns that capture real structure in the data. A network trained on faces learns to detect edges in early layers, shapes in the middle, and whole eyes or noses near the end. The final layer collapses everything down to an answer. If the network is classifying images, each output node represents a category: dog, cat, car, and the highest number wins. If it's generating text, the output is a probability distribution over every possible next word. The entire forward pass from input to output happens in a fraction of a second. What looks like intelligence is really just matrix multiplication, scaled up and repeated until patterns emerge. And those patterns, learned from data, are what let I recognize your voice, translate languages, and even generate this script's first draft. That's the architecture behind every AI model. Neurons, weights, activation, and backpropagation, repeated billions of times until the machine learns. Now you know what's really happening under the hood. If this changed how you see AI, hit like and subscribe. There's a lot more to explore.